I recently had the opportunity to sit down with Jabari Price, Michael Holloman, and Gerard Droz, collectively known as the Board of Directors, to talk about their new book, The Makings of a Man. I sat down with the gentlemen to find out about the board and the book.
Well, we all used to be co-workers at a very large, well-known company here in the area, and through those our friendship there at the company, we often went to lunch together a lot. Every Friday, we used to meet up for lunch at different places. During those lunch conversations, we talked about numerous topics. A lot of those topics end up being about the issues of manhood. And during those discussions, we found out we had a lot in common as far as not our backgrounds, but as what we thought about what manhood was really about.
Okay, now tell me this. You guys call yourselves the Board of Directors. What was the motivation behind that?
Well, it's not actually something that we came up with on our own. We actually used to attend a weekly worship service called Power Lunch on Percival Road at the Meeting Place Church International. And one of the guys there actually saw us every Wednesday sitting around the table having lunch, discussing business and whatnot. And he said that we looked like a board of directors. So that name kind of stuck with us, and we've been using it ever since.
Okay. Now that the Board of Directors is in place, what was the motivation for the book?
Well, like Mike said, we were lunch buddies and we would all get together, and a lot of times the topic of manhood would pop up in our lunch conversations, along with other things. And we all kind of wondered, even though we all come from different backgrounds, Gerard comes from a two-parent household, I come from a single father household, Mike comes from a single mother household, and somehow we all arrived at the same place when it came to our ideas of manhood. And we were kind of curious about that, and we figured, if we can all have different backgrounds and still kind of arrive at a certain positive place, we ought to be able to come together like minds and share that experience with other people through a book.
Okay. Now, when you put the book together, you said you had dealt with manhood issues previously. What are you trying to accomplish with the book? What are you hoping folks will take away from the book?
Well, we hope that young men understand that being a man is not about your money, it's not about your cars, your fancy house, how many girlfriends you have and whatnot. It's about who you are as a person, how you carry yourself and handle your responsibilities. Are you trustworthy? Are you someone who is a good listener? Do you communicate well? Do you plan things? You think ahead? Things of that sort. The things that are less tangible than those material goods that seem to be so prevalent in today's society. I want them to know this about your character, not what you actually possess physically.
And if folks want to get a copy of the book or get in touch with you guys, how would they go about doing so?
The book's available on our website, which is www.themakingsofAman.com. You can find us also on Facebook at facebook.com/Board of Directors. And we're on twitter.com/TheTrueBoard.